Crafting will change how this game is played. It's not just about crafting simple everyday items, but rather how we can improve and evolve in this process and make better items. It all starts with blueprints, more common ones which we can purchase, some as mission rewards, reputation, or even finding them just out in the world. All content may reward you with blueprints, but some can be harder to find. Once you collect blueprints, it is digital and permanently added to your library. They cannot be traded or sold once they are claimed. So the person picking up the blueprint, that's the person who will get it. Blueprints can be upgraded, but they will require a research databank. To upgrade a blueprint, you may need to craft X amount of the same item and possibly some with unique stats. Other alternative options for this might be gathering materials, doing missions, acquiring data from the Science Guild. Research databank will take time with your progress on blueprints, and you can have limited amount of research active at all time. Gathering materials is the second important part. We can buy the material, harvest them, salvage them, or mine them. The core idea is for any kind of material to be refined. At the moment, we only have ship mining, refining the raw materials and selling the final product. With crafting, there will be more options to use most kinds of goods found in the world and refine them for use in crafting a certain item. Specific items will require specific resources to craft. Also, refining will be affected by the quality of materials used. Like high quality iron will require more low quality coal to be refined into best steel. Most items we have a use for will be craftable, from weapons and gear to ships. We can also build our own base, from a simple outpost to a massive facility. There will be different crafting machines which will have different limitations. Some are player owned, while others are communal in certain refining locations. Because there are going to be a lot of different blueprints, it is ideal to focus on few and not try to exhaust yourself with upgrading everything. Best scenario is focusing on an item with your organization, so that some players or some person can focus on a specific type of item, specific type of ship, while others can focus on another. We can also go our own way, trade the goods gathered or focus on crafting and selling items made. It will also depend on the quality of materials used in crafting, as higher quality materials will improve the stats of crafted items. Stats like rate of fire, recoil, effectiveness of a tool. A lot of things can be affected by the material used in crafting process. Most items require multiple materials. A single higher quality material will affect a certain stat. Most items will have 3 levels. With vehicles, this crafting goes from tier 1 to tier 5. If you already own a vehicle, this can be improved with an upgraded blueprint. The upgraded variant might have more health, spool faster, fly faster, and other similar improvements. Base building is part of crafting. It starts with land claim, and base building itself with a grav cart or a similar type of tool. The drones themselves will operate and start building your design. Base building will take time and require resources actively as the structures are being built by the drones. The main resource every base requires is power. Fuel power is the first, simpler type of power we have, and this station will need to be maintained while also consuming resources to function. We will not be able to build everywhere, as we need flat land and away from areas like nature reserves, caves, or other bases. And just like crafting, the base building will also have 3 tiers of quality. The better materials used in building can reduce power consumption, the wear of the building, or integrity. This can grow even bigger, into an industrialized base, with bigger base building tools which allow more options. Extractor buildings, which will allow us to mine or gather resources from deposits. These buildings also require maintenance to function and of course power, while the refiner building can make these raw materials into valuable goods. From here on out, we can either use these materials for crafting or trade. We can merge multiple freight elevators to the same storage, allowing us to access same goods from other nearby elevators. We can give other players limited access to already existing buildings or allow them to build themselves in nearby areas. Ranching and farming will be another industrial way to go. It all doesn't need to be mining, so we can grow plants and feed the animals to produce goods and materials which can be sold or perhaps even refined. The fabrication hangar will be the building used for crafting vehicles. This most likely won't support really big ships like Idris, but once again we have an option to sell the ship and other items we craft. We can set up a shop terminal connected to the storage and list items from here. There is also an option for a physical shop. This can be set up via the decoration mode, so specializing on few items can give you an advantage on the market. It might be smart to have resources and gathering in a more resource-filled area, more dangerous area, systems like Pyro, and crafting and sales in a safer system. Because in lawful systems you are covered by the planetary shield tech, which can give you an assurance. Base building is intended to grow bigger with the new building sizes, roads, fences, base defenses and so on. I guess the idea is to create complex base systems with several locations and perhaps a single or several central hubs. So you need to organize all of this in a bigger organization. And of course the end goal is building your own space station. But once again, you don't even need to focus on anything like this, as you can buy items crafted to assist you in doing content which is not focused on base building and raiding others. Even though this is a really big part of the game, building, crafting, gathering resources, progressing, you can just ignore it, group up with others, with friends, take part in events, missions, make money and buy these items. So you don't really need to commit, although it may have several upsides. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe and thanks for watching.